Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Biden has come out again and said the inflation is going to be around for a while. Personally, I think it's here to stay. And this is just my opinion. You may disagree, but this is the second time in over the last few weeks he has come out and said this is going to be around for a while. I don't think he can or he's even willing to come out and say it's long term. With the midterm elections coming up, I think that's why he's hesitant to just come out and say it. I did read some of the stories that have come out, and the Democratic Party don't want Joe Biden to run in 2024. But I also read that he will run in 2024. A lot of people blame him for the inflation that we are looking at. And Putin, they're blaming Putin, y'all, for the inflation in America. That's a load of crap. It really is. But when have these folks been accountable for anything? It is very difficult for them to take accountability. They just don't do it. And we're all about used to it by now, but that's really disgraceful that you're trying to blame a leader in a whole different country for your inflation when technically what he was doing over there with Ukraine should not have been, had this kind of impact on America. There's no legitimate reason why these prices have rise now. I know there's shortages and everything, and with the gas going through the roof, and you claim you weren't buying that much Russian gas, then it doesn't make sense that the inflation is as high as it is. And it's still going up. That's the worst part. I'm going to go ahead and play this very short audio of Joe Biden speaking.
Today's inflation report confirmed what Americans already know. Putin's price hike is hitting America hard. Gas prices at the pump, energy and food prices account for half of the monthly price increases since May. Inflation outside of energy and food, what the economists call core inflation, moderated the last 2 months. Not enough, but it moderated. It's come down. But we need it to come down much more quickly. My administration is going to continue everything we can to lower the prices to the American people, and the Congress has to act, and they have been of late.
Okay, that's a load of BS. Y'all, these folks ain't doing a thing about the inflation. And no, this is not Putin's inflation. Get out of here with that mess. It's just another attempt of not taking responsibility for your actions. Here we go again with that crap. Your mama should have taught you better. So, Joe Biden cautioned the U.S. on inflation that could last a while, which means I'm telling you, I believe it's indefinite. After data on Friday showed that politically sensitive price pressures unexpectedly accelerated in recent weeks. So, the wary comments at an event hosted by billionaire and magnate Ham Sabin came as the administration faces increasing pressure ahead of the November 8th midterm elections, where Biden's fellow Democrats control Congress is on the line. And good. And I'm glad you're on the line because y'all ain't doing crap for real. The administration and many professional economists initially thought the inflation pressures would be easing as the recovery from the pandemic continue. This stuff ain't easing. If anything, they're probably looking for another reason to keep the prices going. But price pressures have only expanded to additionally include goods and services globally as Russian invasion of Ukraine took oil and food supplies off and already stretch global market. Now, I can see some areas of the earth being impacted, especially if they were getting certain things from Ukraine. But overall, it really still shouldn't be as bad as it is in the US. US consumer inflation hit a 40-year high, 8.6% over the last 12 months through May, with gasoline marking a record high and the cost of food soaring. Labor Department data shows. Surging costs have become a political headache for the Biden administration, which has tried several measures to lower prices, but said much of the responsibility to control inflation falls to the Federal Reserve. Biden on Friday visited the port of Los Angeles, where he sought to clear a backlog of goods and accused the U.S. oil industry of capitalizing on a supply shortage to fatten profit. Yeah, many of your industries are doing that. It's not just your oil industry. All of these industries are out here fattening up their pockets and taking advantage of the consumers. So I still say I don't believe this was a necessary inflation. Maybe on some things, but it shouldn't be the way that it is at all. I mean, it is outrageous, and the food costs. I can't get over the food and gas costs. I think are the most dramatic, but it's just terrible all over, and it's going to get worse. And the way Joe Biden is talking these last few times, I don't believe there's an end in sight, and I think people are going to have to prepare for digging even further into your pockets over these next few months. 2022 is kicking their behinds literally, and it will continue to do so, ladies and gentlemen. But y'all, please tell me what you think about Joe Biden coming out again, once again, to say the inflation will be around for a while, which tells you right there he is doing absolutely nothing about this situation. And it is killing people that are in low income brackets to go through this. But y'all, please tell me what you think about this video. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.